issues Lorianne and Charlie an unusual challenge. Also, if you're heading down the aisle soon, we've got a wedding you don't want to miss. You'll be sure to say I do to our bridal fashion show. Plus, a violinist with a twisted way of fiddling around. And now, here's CrookAndChase. Come on. Thank you. Oh, put her down. Special thanks to Hercules and a very special thanks to Yes. I love Universal Studios' idea of welcome wagon, don't you? I mean, this is a nice way.
There he goes, and I'll be finding him again.
I bet.
I'm telling you, these are the best looking people.
Oh, hey. Look at this good-looking group. Welcome to the show. Let us see.
The place is packed. Thank you so much for being here. It was like starting over again.
Well, just a little bit.
Again. Yes, because we moved out here to Hollywood from Nashville several months ago.
Right.
And we were at CBS for a while they were getting this studio ready right here at Universal. And it just feels so new to be here with our partners.
Oh, I know.
Where we belong.
You have that book?
Oh.
Now, see, in the beginning of the show, she was actually looking at this manual, and this is the true manual that they use here.
The tram guide. You know, you get on those big trams and you go around the whole deal and find out where everything
What are
is.
some facts there that we need to
Well, let me tell you, the television
the movies.
shows. Well, you know, Coach was produced over here in the studio next to us.
Right.
And movies started in 1923. They did Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ooh.
A couple years later, they did Dracula, Frankenstein.
You've been practicing your oohs and ahs out here.
And just, let's see, just across the other way from us, they did Apollo 13.
Right.
Waterworld was done here.
What,
Babe.
in this particular studio, what did they do? You know?
They did Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor?
Yes, right there.
Yeah.
Although, you know that one
Well,
dinner scene, I'm hoping they fumigated.
Well,
before,
yeah, I understand. Well, anyway, there is a new movie in production. As a matter of fact, it may be starring Lorianne Crook.
Oh.
By accident.
Accidentally. Oh, a horrible thing happened.
Yeah, you're on your way into work.
I crashed the movie set, and I
well,
didn't mean to.
She came in the wrong way.
Well, because they're making movies and television shows all around us.
Yeah, no, okay, well, wait a minute. With this in mind, we took our video camera, and we went to the site right before the show today.
And just did some home movies.
Yeah, did a little home video, and we will take you to the scene where this incident occurred.
And allow me to explain.
All right, here it is.
So, here's the story. This is the back lot here at Universal where they take a lot of television shows, they film a lot of movies.
Right.
You have to go through this area to get to the CrookAndChase soundstage. So I drive here a couple of days ago, and I'm right at this point with my car. And all of a sudden, way down the street, I see a guy do this.
Oh, really?
With this flag, you see?
Yeah.
If that would put Eddie, one of our production students back here, this is what I see. And I think, well, I could go all the way to the end there, and then if I stop by the red flag, everything's okay.
What happened?
I zoom on down.
To where? Where'd you stop?
I stopped right by the guy. And he walks up to the car like this, rolled that window down. He says, "What are you doing?"
Well, what were you doing?
I said, "I'm trying to get to my studio, stage 29. He said, "You know the cameras were rolling. You just went right through a scene." And I said, "I'm sorry." He said, "Don't you know what this means?" And I said, "Well, I thought it means that I was just supposed to come up there and stop." And he said, "No. Anytime you see this, that means freeze exactly where you are."
Well, wait a minute. Didn't you feel out of place driving a Jeep and everybody else was on a horse?
I felt stupid. So I ruined the shot. I ruined the scene for everybody. But now I know what the red flag means.
All right. One more time. Eddie! Flag! If you see that in Hollywood, stop. All right.
Now, let me tell you this. Now, I don't mean to paint a bad picture of the security guard, like he's mean or something, but, I mean, they have to control things around here, and I just didn't know the signal, so
Well, that's true.
I'm very apologetic.
Now, let me point out, as a result of this,
result of this happening, they have taken special precautions here at Universal to ensure safety in filming should you drive onto the lot again. All right, roll the tape. This is the new procedure right here to stop Lori Ann Crook. I love that. So if you see that, slow down.
It's not necessary. I now know what this means.
No, but I tell you, when we were on the back lot doing that, it was fascinating. Did you recognize who we were?
See, I didn't, but Charlie did. So what I did was I took our home video camera back, and I shot Charlie telling us where we were.
Okay. See if you recognize it. Watch
Fascinating
this.
to me.
You know, you were about halfway through that report. Come on around. And I realized where we were in the street we were on.
Yeah?
About right here is where the magic occurred. That's when the DeLorean hit 88 miles per hour and Back to the Future.
Yeah?
It connected to the clock tower and the lightning hit it.
Oh.
10:03, right there it is.
Yeah.
That's where they shot Back to the Future. It's the courthouse.
And that's where they had the line strung down to the courtyard.
Right. And the DeLorean was down there. Michael J. Fox came right like that at 88 miles per hour and bam! Back to the Future. That's where we were. That was me.
Yeah, it is really, and you know what? I mean, the Universal people said that we could take our video camera and show folks more places around here because every place you drive, something famous happened all over this lot.
Classic movies here, and we have a classic show for you today here at our new home at Universal Studios Hollywood. We welcome a classic guy. Howie Mandel is here. New special on HBO to tell you about.
Another hot guy from Melrose Place. Rob Estes.
Oh, ladies. You know, I guess this is the time of year that a lot of ladies out there, well, families, everybody, planning weddings. Well, today on the show, we'll show you some of the latest in bridal fashions. I understand you are.
I'm a
participating
bridesmaid,
in it,
and
right?
my mom is going to be in it. My mom is going to be wearing a Mother of the Bride
Really?
fashion. She looks gorgeous
Good.
back there. I just saw her. It's the most fabulous dress I've ever seen, and I want to just right now, today, buy this for her, but I'm already married. She has no place to wear it.
Well, okay, well.
Where else can you wear a Mother of the Bride dress? You can't wear it to dinner.
You can wear it to Ralph's, pick up a loaf of bread, whatever you want to do.
We'll figure it out.
Also today, we have this guy is unique. I saw some pictures at rehearsal.
Do we even want to tell them?
Let me just say this. He is multi-talented in that he plays the violin, or the fiddle, whichever you want to call it, and he's a contortionist. Now, while you go get the dictionary and look that up,
No, and you've got to see this one thing. In one pose, he plays the violin facing his own butt. That's all I can tell you. Have you seen him do that? I'm telling you.
what have I gotten myself into down here? Well,
I don't know.
Well, needless to say, it's a very interesting show. We have a wonderful audience. We're glad you're watching, and we'll crank it up from Universal in a minute.
Later, find out why this guy's music has everyone tied up in knots. But first, is Howie Mandel turning in his stand-up act for a pair of ice skates? We'll find out next when CrookAndChase continues.
Are you looking for a new car? Then you should call 808-4333 from anywhere in California, and you may get credit approval right over the phone, along with a new car pre-approved authorization number. Even with bankruptcy, judgments, or repossessions against you, $500 delivers a new car. That's only at Foothill Nissan, the new car credit specialist. Call 808-4333 from anywhere in California to get your pre-approved authorization number now.
Diets don't work. Fen does.
I lost 53 pounds as of today. As a matter of fact, this dress that I'm wearing today, I haven't worn in over 4 years.
What I like best about the program is not having to measure my foods and being able to go to restaurants and being able to control what I'm going to eat and being able to lose weight.
Fen is the easiest, most effective weight loss program ever. Don't wait, lose weight. Call 1-800-4FEN-FEN.
Call now and get our limited TV special. 1 free week. 1-800-4FEN-FEN.
Hello, Harry the plumber. Oh. Yes,
Thank you.
Call Mike Diamond at 1-800-446-MIKE for all your plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical service and repairs.
The folks at KFC, inspired by the mighty buffalo wing, have taken it one step further and gotten rid of the wing. Behold the mighty buffalo crispy strip, new from KFC. Boneless, all-white meat chicken, marinated in those classic buffalo spices. Proof that you don't need wings to have a meal that'll fly.
Everybody needs a little KFC.
Now try 3 new buffalo crispy strips with ranch dressing, 2 sides, and a biscuit, just $2.99.
If you're in the Los Angeles area or planning a visit and would like to see a taping of the Crook and Chase show, give us a call at 818-753-3470, extension 276.
Thank you, Doctor. Glad you're with us on Crook and Chase. We're at Universal Studios Hollywood, our new home, and I'm thrilled to death that this gentleman is our first guest because he's unpredictable, a lot of fun. You know, I worked with him in the Clint Blank video, Summer's Coming.
Summer's
which
Coming.
he shot at Malibu.
Well, Malibu.
Malibu.
And you both dressed up as women, didn't you?
No, he didn't. He got out of it.
Howie got out of it?
But see, Dick Clark and George Kennedy and Jay Leno and myself and a bunch of, we had to don wigs.
No, really, somebody do me a favor. Backstage, find our hair guy, Roger, and find a wig for me within, like, the next couple of minutes.
A wig?
Because Howie's going to be a girl.
Oh, really?
Show today.
No, get him out here first. Don't let him leave.
I'm telling you, he's one of the most popular and successful comedians of our time.
Yes.
In fact, he has his 10th cable special coming up on April 19th. Believe it or not, it's on HBO.
Right.
It's called Howie Mandel on Ice. I don't know. Here he is, Howie Mandel.
I'm doing great.
Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
And I tell you something, this is an exciting show. I was backstage. In fact, that's where I just came from.
Yeah.
And
We noticed that, yeah.
you have you probably mentioned it. You have a contortionist, right?
Yes.
And he's playing a violin
Yes.
to his own butt.
I know.
You know what? You laugh at it, but he gets some haunting sounds out of it. And I'm not talking about the violin.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
man. Don't give away the act yet.
I'm not. But you know what? I'm watching him play, and I'm thinking, thank God he doesn't play the flute.
But no,
You wouldn't be able
Howie,
to hear it.
No, I'm
And-
glad.
Okay.
No, I'm glad you're coming out and telling us this because I thought it was you. I really did.
I get it.
Hey, wait a
anyway,
minute.
I wanted to say, I just want to say, this is great that you're here, and welcome to Universal Studios. I love it. I came here early because I love this. I was on the, I don't know if you've been around the whole lot here, but have you done the tram ride? Have you done that?
Yep.
Did you go, you know what's amazing? Because they took, on the tram, they took you to where Moses parted the waters. Did you see that? And you went right through the parting of the waters, and it's so realistic because when you read the Bible, they don't talk about the tram. So to see how it was actually done,
Yeah, wow.
it's wonderful.
To be there, to actually be there and
And do you
experience
really
that.
have the hots for Zena? Do you really
does.
have?
Hey,
He
she's-
does.
she's-
You know what? I don't know a lot about dating because I've been married for over 20 years now.
So
but if
have
a
I.
woman has her, well,
If a woman what now?
that's applause for my wife, not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, I'm sure. We're putting up with you. I
Yes,
understand.
but you know what? If a woman, she came out, she had her sword, she had weapons. When the weapons are drawn, it's just not the time of month you should be hanging out with a woman. You know, I didn't know. I saw the sword. I didn't know what the disc thing was. What was the big round
that?
thing? And I'm
Well,
thinking,
you
Oh, you throw it. Okay,
you throw it,
I got
throw
you.
it.
it's like a dangerous frisbee.
Why? What is it? I don't know. Oh, good. Because
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
thinking, wow, look
Because
at the
she throws
diaphragm
it-
on her.
No. Man, calm him down.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine. No,
No.
but I have to know, you really skate in this special coming up on HBO?
There is no skating.
Well,
It's called Howie on Ice. There's no ice. I lied. But you know what? I thought people tune in. I read in TV Guide someplace that people tune in to the ice shows are doing very good for some of the networks. So I thought if I can garner a couple extra ratings, why not? You know what? Go for it. And at a certain point,
That is so low.
Good plan.
At a certain point, I do try a triple Lutz. I'm not able to do it, but I tried it.
Well, so if there's no ice, then what is this whole thing about then?
It's I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Well, it's on Saturday. It's a terrific show. It's a terrific. I say that because I'm such a big fan of mine. I go to.
Well, wait a minute. If you can't explain it, maybe the clip can. We'll just
You want me to...
Let's sample a
Does
little
it, we
bit
might
of
need to
Howie
set
and
up,
I.
though. Let him set it up.
Well, I think it needs to be set up. I don't know if it
Yeah.
needs to be set up, but it needs to be put in the machine and somebody's got to press play.
We can do that
I
for you.
shouldn't do that. You know what? Your director or somebody else should do that.
I think you're absolutely right,
This is a
Howie.
piece from my special starting this Saturday on HBO. Play it. You ever see a guy like on a dance floor? He thinks it's going great, but it just doesn't look as great as you know he thinks it looks.
There you go. We'll bring it around.
That's very classic.
That was dancing. I think that's the only, your segment producer came up to me and said that, you know, a lot of my material is blue, and they couldn't show it, so that's probably the only piece where there was a minute. You know why? But I move like a gazelle. I dance like a gazelle. I'm telling you, I watched every episode of Solid Gold. I did.
It shows. It
Look
really
at me
shows.
move. I move. When I move,
Fluid,
I make
man.
myself hot just
Oh, yeah.
watching me move.
Yeah.
A dancing machine. No, now tell me this. It's absolutely true. We had trouble picking a clip because you do say a lot of bad words in the HBO special.
No, they're
but
good words. They're just not appropriate.
They're not
Yeah,
appropriate. Okay, but then there's this whole other side of you. You have this series of CD-ROMs that are meant for kids.
Yeah, I have these educational CD-ROMs called Little Howie's Great Word Adventure, Math
Well, so how
Adventure.
does that work, though? So you can sort of be adult and blue over here, but for the kids over here, that works all right?
Well, because I'm a parent, you know, so it's important for me. That's why I got involved in those projects. If you have a computer, they're great little learning tools, and they're funny. But I'm a parent, so I do that because I think that's important. And then I'm also a stand-up comic, which is a tough dichotomy because I tell my kids, you know, they can't come to my show, but the odd time they've seen it. And I tell them never, ever, ever use that kind of language unless it pays the mortgage.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's the only way.
Listen, Pete, now wait a minute. Let's go back to something we were addressing a moment ago, and that is, in the Clint Black video, everybody had to do the blonde wig.
You wore a dress. You wore...
No, I wore a tube top, but that's another story. But anyway.
Howie got out of it.
You got out of it. Not today.
No, well, I don't... You know what? I don't... You know, the only reason...
Well, see, Clint Black's going to see this. You'll be in his next
No,
video.
the truth is that he's not telling the truth. The
Yeah,
truth
I'm telling
is
the
that...
truth.
No, Clint called us up, and he said, you know what? They said, come on down and help me with the video. Come on, do the video.
Excuse me.
Come and do the video. And I said, fine. And he said, and then he said, oh, I'll put it on. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Sure you will.
I'm going to lord over you to make sure you do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
There he is.
There he is.
Okay.
I don't know if that's such a good... But you know what? It's not, but he said, come on down. And I said, come on down. And the same thing happened to you. And he said, oh, well, we're not ready because he just did it last minute. Remember, you probably got the call last minute. And I remember everybody said, what should we wear? And he said, just come as you are. So you did. You did. People don't know that you just hang around the house in a tube top.
No. Put it on. Howie Mandel. You'll see him. Howie Mandel on Ice on HBO.
Still ahead on Crook and Chase, Melrose Place hunk Rob Estes shows off his rose tattoo. But first, our bridal fashion show begins. See if you notice anyone familiar in the wedding party. Next.
You need a car to do your best and get the most out of life. But how can you buy one if you have bad credit or no credit at all? Hi, I'm Fran Tarkington with good news. Thanks to 1-800-BAR-NONE, you don't have to let credit problems keep you from owning a car. If you're working, there's a car waiting for you. Just call 1-800-BAR-NONE. Your loan application will be completed and accepted in 5 minutes or less. Get the car you need and deserve. Call 1-800-BAR-NONE right now.
He's gone. He took the secret with him. For only he knew where to get the lowest auto insurance rates.
Call Survival. For any car, any driver, Survival offers the lowest rates and best service. 1-800-441-5533. You tried the rest, now try the best. Call Survival now.
Fitness, fun, power, and beauty. Get it all at Bally Total Fitness. Right now is the best time to become a new Bally Total Fitness member. Join today for just $19 down and only $19 a month. Call 1-800-FITNESS today. Get in shape and feel great. Get started for just $19 down and only $19 a month. Take advantage of our most popular offer. Get fit, have fun, and look fantastic. Call 1-800-FITNESS today. Do it now.
Here I am, 65. Now I have time to read every section of the paper. I don't ever have to pack a lunch again. I don't have to act my age. Ever. I can learn everything the hard way. Now I'll write my congressman. Figure out what those black keys on my piano are for. Maybe now I will finally understand the temperament of the African violet.
With age comes certain advantages. Quality health care should be one of them. Kaiser Permanente Senior Advantage, a health care plan for Medicare beneficiaries with everything you want, like no premiums and deductibles. There's even a new prescription benefit with no annual maximum and a low $7 copay.
I can go places it's taken me 65 years to learn to pronounce. But it's going to take me a while to teach him who's boss.
Kaiser Permanente Senior Advantage. For a free enrollment package with no obligation, call 1-800-852-4447.
Thank you. Please, friends, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the latest in bridal fashions. If there's anyone present who objects to these fashions, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Thank you very much. First, down the aisle are two of our beautiful bridesmaids, our celebrity style mavens, Carrie Jones and Irena Middleboy. Ladies. Hello, ladies. Looking wonderful, I might add. Very, very nice. Tell us about what you're wearing here.
Well, you want to start with me or start with you first? You know what? I'm going to start with you. Perry is wearing an $1,100 Crisco dress, and it's the layered chiffon Empire waist style. And if it looks a little familiar, if you remember Jackie Kennedy Onassis, Grace Kelly, this is truly the look. The accessories are just a little bit of a diamond earring, and are you wearing an engagement ring? No, I'm sorry. Okay. That's it.
Yes. Now tell us about this. Is a rather bright color.
This is great. This is if you want to be
Lovely.
princess of the day, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is by Vera Wang, and it is the classic structured bodice. It's the tank style, which is very popular. But look at this fabulous tooling skirt. Okay, 6 layers of tooling in this skirt, and you notice the buttons in the back. Ladies, don't worry. It is a zipper, though.
Oh, it is?
You don't have to button each button. That could be a long time coming down the aisle.
Oh, you got that right. Okay, now we understand there is also one other bridesmaid to be dealt with. Shall we meet her now?
Absolutely.
Let's
Lori Ann.
Ah, yes.
Beautiful.
What do you think? I've never been a bridesmaid in my entire life. This is my first time, guys.
Yes. You make a beautiful one.
Please ride up here, dear.
I love this with the train.
Isn't that
Isn't it
gorgeous?
beautiful? And the back, look at the roses.
Well, Lorianne is wearing a $220 dress by Bridal Images, and this is called the Sage Color. And if you see the chiffon scarf, at the Oscars this year, 75% of the women were wearing colored chiffon scarves. It is the accessory, and this is complete satin, fitted bodice, and it truly is the most elegant of bridal. Oh, you look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
Before we go any further, I would like to compliment the wedding guests for dressing up for the big event here.
Oh, you look fabulous.
Yes, you look wonderful, yes.
You look fabulous. It'll work. Now, one thing, too, that we need to look for is that you see that a lot of the gowns up here, they're very simple, and that's the style that's coming back. And colors. Don't be afraid to experiment with colors. I mean, that green looks fabulous on you. Brings out your eyes, and the yellows and the pinks and the blues. We're really moving away from the blacks and the browns.
Terrific. Now, you were very nice to incorporate my mom
Yes.
today. The
She's
mother
so
of the bride
beautiful.
outfit. So, shall we bring her out?
Here she is.
With the groom, I might add.
With the
Yes. Yes. Oh, she's so beautiful.
There's Mom. She looks great.
brocade suit. This is by Miss Elliott. It is inlaid with pearls and sequins and a speckle of gold thread, which really makes it sparkle. And this is also from Bridal Images. It's $520. And by the way, ladies, you can also get married in a suit like this. This is another look that some of the brides are going back to when you look beautiful.
Yeah, that's
and I
a
love
wonderful
it because it has the slit up the back. Yes, sexy. Very pretty.
And the traditional look for the groom here as well,
Yes.
right?
Now, well, actually, not so traditional. Craig is wearing the hottest tux right now from Dimitriadis Tuxes. It's an $800 tux that we rented for $100. That's usually what the price is at Geary's Tux for rentals. It's the Nehru collar. And again, I think if you remember the Oscars this year, there was a couple of big stars that were wearing this look, and I think Craig looks hot. Very hot. Craig is available, I think. He is available.
There he goes. Now, when we come back, we'll meet some other important members of the wedding party, including the brides. But we never miss an opportunity. As we go to break, we'll pass the collection basket amongst the congregation, and we'll be right back with more Crook and Chase.
When we come back, here come the brides. We've got wedding gowns guaranteed to make any man say I do when Crook and Chase returns.
Some people would do anything when it comes to their children, even commit murder.
You whispered to me, I want you to light your mother's house on fire.
This man was so desperate to gain custody of his kids, he tried to have his ex-wife and her new family killed.
I woke up to the sound of a crackling fire.
Plus, find out why one mom kidnapped her own children and took them halfway around the world on the next Mark.
Today at 1 on KCAL 9.
For ordinary pain, I take an ordinary pain reliever, but for all the discomforts of my period, I take multi-symptom Pamprin. Both start with a medicine for pain, but only Pamprin adds a medicine for bloating and another for menstrual tension. Pamprin is period relief that's more complete.
Stop arthritis pain, muscle pain, most any pain. Get icy and hot therapy for pain. Icy to dull pain in seconds, hot to relax it away for hours. Feel good again. Icy and hot therapy for pain.
So you guys have to feed the cows first thing in the morning?
Yeah, most of the time.
They get their breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Do you always get your breakfast in the morning?
Not always.
Would you ever have breakfast for lunch or for dinner, maybe?
That sounds good. Fine.
What about pancakes for dinner?
Like IHOP's $2.99 truly special breakfast special. You get 3 fruit top pancakes, eggs, bacon or sausage, and lots of hash browns. Just $2.99.
Breakfast is a pretty important meal, don't you think?
As my mom says it, breakfast feeds the brain.
It might be smart to have it for lunch or dinner.
Yeah, get all A's.
Now that you're out of high school, we know you're really anxious to get out there and make something of yourself. And Bryman wants to help. No, really. In only 8 months, Bryman can prepare you to work in medical assisting, using modern equipment, working with experienced professionals. We'll even help you get a job. All you have to do is call 1-800-722-7337 for a brochure on careers in medical assisting. Call today. Really.
My dad has the best job in the whole world. He delivers Sparkletts water. And you know there's nothing as pure and delicious as Sparkletts. We love it, right, Spike? Every day my dad delivers Sparkletts water to people just like you. You've probably seen him delivering in your neighborhood. If you're home, he's happy to help. If you're not, that's okay too. He'll deliver Sparkletts water right to your door. He even picks up the empties. Isn't he great? And once you've tried Sparkletts water, you'll agree nothing refreshes like Sparkletts. Right, Spike? If you call right now, Sparkletts will have my dad deliver 2 bottles of great-tasting Sparkletts water free. So call now and order Sparkletts home delivery. Tell them Kelly sent you. And if you see my dad, say hi. His name is Mike. Me and Sparkletts water making friends. Sparkletts, the source of pure water.
Lorianne and Charlie are really soaking up the Hollywood experience at Universal Studios. But don't worry, it hasn't gone to their heads.
What's your name?
Charlie.
Thank you.
On the next Crook and Chase, they're rubbing shoulders with Greg Avigan from Pacific Palisades and his daughter Vanessa. She has her own show, too. Then, a special request from Wesley Snipes.
Please go see the movie.
Plus, Melrose bad girl Kristen Davis goes good. Yes, and it's all on the next Crook and Chase.
children, to our bridal
You
show.
are taking this way too
You're on,
seriously.
I didn't get any money out of the basket here. Here in Jason, we are looking at bridal fashions. Time now to meet some very important notes.
Yes, Perry and Irena are still here. And I think the sweetest thing about weddings is when the flower girl and the ring bearer come down. And they
Doesn't
have
your heart just go out to them? They're so darling.
And they have the cutest fashions for them.
Yes, it's a different time now.
Yes.
Wait
Yes.
until you see
Oh,
them.
we have Abigail, who is our little flower girl. Come on out, Abigail. She's so cute.
Oh,
Look how precious she is.
You are beautiful.
She's gorgeous. Beautiful. Now, stay right there, Abigail.
Go right over there, Abigail. We want to take a look at it, okay?
She's darling. Now, she's all of 4 years old. She's wearing a darling Moncherie bridal ink. This is a beautiful little satin bodice. And you see the satin bows. And inside the bows, you have some pearls. And also, you notice on the hem and the tulle skirt, the princess style. Now, that dress would look fabulous, like what Irena's wearing. You have the satin ribbon and the little satin flowers all throughout the bodice of the dress. Can you turn around for me, sweetie? I'm going to show them the back. Look at that little, is that darling?
And all the bows, and they have the same bows in the front.
Same bows in the front, and it is just precious, and it's a new color. Now, this color is ivory rum pink. That is the color.
And little girls love that.
Oh, they love it, and it's about $200. And again, remember that you can find any of these dresses at most of your bridal warehouses or bridal stores throughout the
Now, what else
country.
can you do with the ring bearer? Can we sing our ring bearer?
Oh,
Max?
yes.
Is that right?
This is Max.
Hello, Max.
Oh, Max. Now, Max is wearing an After 6. It's called After 6 black and gray tuxedo. We got this from Gary's Tuxedo. And Max, can you turn around a little bit to show? Look at the fit and the style.
Looks great.
And here he is. And he's standing here. And if you really know that for about $90 that your son could look like this at a wedding, you should do it. Because these photographs you will have for the rest of your life. Max, thank you.
Thank
and
you,
will
Max.
you marry me?
Let's meet the brides.
I cannot wait to it.
Okay, let's see it.
Yes. Oh, the brides. Look at this. This is Leah. Is she gorgeous?
Hi, Leah.
Now, Leah is wearing, I'm sure all of you have seen the picture of Carolyn Bissette's dress. Okay, now this is the same type of a look. It's ivory satin with a detachable train, and you see in the back, and it is gorgeous. Now, you'll notice that it's more of the sheath dresses, more of the princess style, which starts right under the bust, and it goes all the way down in a straight, very simple but elegant look. And this goes back again to the Audrey Hepburn and Jackie Onassis look. Simple but chic. Gloves are back too, ladies.
Classic days.
So romantic.
Yes, very romantic. And you'll see the simplicity of the veil. Now, you notice the veil that she has on of the roses, and it's just cascades, and it's gorgeous.
All right, let's bring our next one out. Come on, Will. There you go.
Shimmer is back.
Yes.
Our second bride is Anne Marie, and she is wearing a $1,650 dress by Isa. And this has a pearl and silver beading bodice. Instead of gold, they've now done silver. It has full, the whole bust line, brocade all the way through with a satin full skirt, and underneath, again, tulle. So you have satin over tulle with the big bow, and you have the veil coming down. It's called a half veil, and she just looks stunning.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Very pretty.
Now, the next one is for the very adventurous
Yes.
woman.
Now, this is the non-traditional look. This is for ladies who want to really be on the edge.
What's the high fashion look you see in the magazine?
Now, this is Heidi. And Heidi is wearing the Kadashi design dress, and it's a netting. It's a two-piece look, a mini skirt with that sheer netting all the way to the floor. It's a little bit like the Vera Wang with the sheer sleeves. And you also have, see that a lot of the heavy beaded dresses are kind of passé now. Simplicity is back. Now, she chose not to wear a veil because, well, she's just one of those non-traditional kind of girls. And she looks fabulous. Now, this is available at Nordstrom's for $210.
You'd never see the groom and she wears that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty. And this is our last bride, Jacqueline. And this is it. You know what? This is the traditional bridal dress with the train. And what you're talking about is $1,399 for the dress of your dreams. And you know what? In the 60s, we got married outside and, with hot tubs. In the 70s, with long little mini skirts. This is back. This is what the bride across America is wearing, and it is stunning.
Is it possible for her to move on up so we can see the train? You're not stuck, are you?
And see the back of the
Oh,
train,
look
too.
how long it is, everybody.
Yes.
Isn't that
And
gorgeous?
this is a Jim Helm, and we got this from Bridal Images in Beverly Hills, and we want to thank them because we just think that these fashions have really come back to say class.
And they're all different.
Yes, they're all different.
You can do whatever you want with
Okay,
it.
if I may,
Yes.
a special thanks to the ladies, special thanks to our guests for the wedding, and I'll go down here and sort of close things out.
Yes.
If you don't mind.
Please do, Charlie. We'll wait here.
By the power I'm pretending to have, I pronounce you man and wife and wife and wife and wife. We'll be right back.
Still ahead on Crook and Chase. Find out why this violinist has Lorianne and Charlie doing the twist. But first, wouldn't you love for your neighbor to look like this? Melrose Place's Rob Estes reveals the inside scoop on TV's Hottest to Dress next.
Good morning, I'm David Gonzalez. Coming up on the Noon Report, the FAA is investigating reports of a near disaster over south central Los Angeles. A couple of jumbo jets reportedly came within 300 feet of each other while on final approach to LAX. We'll have